Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Welcome back to another edition of Outlaw Frags, where we're going to be continuing our PDM run through. Stay with us, and we'll be right back.
So what we're talking about today, this is just another continuation of our Parfums De Marly series. So we've got 3 more fragrances that we are going to talk about today, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as we do.
Or at least that we think we're going to.
Yeah, well, we're going to enjoy it. I don't know about you
So
guys.
you started from that side last time, so we're going to start from this side.
Sounds like a
way.
plan.
So this first one is Sedley. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it, and then I'm going to give it to you, and then
Yep. So
I will read the
card.
notes.
I will say that I like these. Their carded samples are nice. The cards themselves.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Oops.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. And I like the actual metallic look and everything. They didn't just cheat and like stamp or put black on white.
Now this is a new release. This one came out, I believe, in either beginning of this year or the very end of last year. It's,
I don't know. It
it's
says
not
made
even
in France, but it doesn't say the year. The batch code on this one is 9A01. So
Yeah.
maybe 2019?
It might be.
First
I know
batch.
this is a really. I know that people were talking about this spring, so I'm assuming it's the beginning of this year.
Okay, so Sedley starts off with a fresh, fruity, perspastus opening. There's that word again, and they're going to get me. Thank you. Go ahead, leave the comment down below. How do you actually say that? Opening leading to essential heart of fresh flowers, which now I'm nervous. A powerful sandalwood base offers an unusual interpretation of freshness, leading to an exceptionally long-lastingness. Is long-lastingness an actual word? I know they put it
I don't
in
think
here,
so. Somebody
but
was really stretching when they wrote that.
long-lastingness.
It's kind of like that'd be like a double positive instead of a double negative.
Right.
Now I know this one kind of got some hate when it came out too. I remember watching.
I like it in the air instead of on the card.
Your 2 cents with what is his name? Israel. He's down in Texas, and I watched his review. He did not like this. I like it.
I was expecting. We did another video talking about bouquet of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting like an uber flowery
And it's
when
not.
with reading that. No, it's more along like. Okay, this is my scent memory. So, like you have, what is it, Javon White Musk? Got like a little floral note inside there. It's along that line.
Yeah, the
like
florals
a light floral.
Are in the background. They're not. This is not a floral centric note. I mean, fragrance to me. I like the opening. The opening is really bright, airy.
Fresh.
It's fresh. This would be great wear for the summertime.
This is definitely going to be your spring summer.
Yeah, absolutely. And this one, if you look at the picture of the bottle is clear.
So no paint whatsoever.
Yeah, you see that? So this one you can actually see through, like all the bottles
Which
I
is
have.
very, very rare with this house. And it almost looks like it's embossed the reverse way.
Yeah, I think that's just the trick of the picture, but
Where
all
the
of them
bottle-
are raised.
Right. And that looks like it's punched in.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't own a full-size bottle.
But they have quite a few of their older fragrances that are in clear bottles.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. It's just we don't see them very often because they're not talked about. It's kind of like...
Reviewers, get on that.
That's right.
We're reviewers.
We're reviewers.
We're supposed to bring this
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, for some of this stuff we need a loan.
So on part 1, we talked about, and I think I'd like to do that as we go.
Yeah.
Would you pick this up as a partial? At what price point would you feel comfortable, and would you pick it up?
Yeah, that one I definitely would pick up. Like we
like
talked
it.
about, Cologne. Cologne would be kind of one of those ones where it has to be the right price for me to buy it.
Right.
I would definitely spend the normal I've been spending on a partial, which is $100 plus. That's $100 plus for me. I would wear that. I'd wear that in the summertime. Absolutely, I like that.
Okay.
And what do we got here? And this one is Athalia. You can see that right there.
Oh, wow. That one's got a nice opening.
And this one is a
What is
feminine. This one's marketed towards women.
I like that opening.
Yes. This
Okay. This says it's highly sensual with an opening of, Jesus, here they go again.
There's that word again.
No, ENCENS, incense. It's not incense.
Yeah, no, it's not.
So it's like incense.
Yeah,
maybe
rose,
orange, bitter, followed by a boutique of iris. So you should be able to pick the iris up, and then orange blossom. Oh, and both of us are gonna like the base of amber and vanilla and vetiver.
Now
with a floral accord.
The easy way to tell the difference between their men's line and their female line is you see that little picture of the bottle in the corner. You see the difference?
I'm going to try and show you the picture that he's talking about. It doesn't look like...
It's not this bottle. That's the feminine bottles.
And it's got like a little tassel, it looks like, hanging off of it.
But, you know, to be honest with you, I would wear this. On a hot day.
And it's not
over feminine.
It doesn't have your lipstick. I forget what fragrance that was that I said.
Yeah, that was
lipstick bag. It doesn't have that, but it's got a creamy smoothness to it.
Yeah.
I don't know, is that the iris?
No, I think the iris is more of a supporting note, but yeah.
And there's no, I don't see like, in sandalwood come out creamy. What could be creamy? Maybe the vanilla.
There might be sandalwood, because this is not a complete look, no, this is just a real quick what they're, giving an overview. But this is nice. I like this.
And it would smell good on a female.
Yeah. I think, could be worn by either or.
Yeah.
It's not overly feminine.
Right. I was just going to say that. It is not one of those that I think is super leaning feminine.
Like a unique Solus.
It's like SOS.
Yeah.
Something.
Because we reviewed the unique house. There's one in there. There's actually two. There's one that's super masculine and one super feminine. This doesn't come across like the one that's super feminine.
Not at all.
This would smell good.
And it's not uber floral either. It did say florals in there, but it's not. And again, it said rose, which I'm not picking it up.
Yeah, it's not rose heavy.
Because you know me and Rose have a loathe relationship.
But I like that.
I'm not picking that up.
I can't see me going out on my way to pick up a bottle of it, but it's kind of like cologne. If it came around for the right price,
if it was $50,
I would pick that up and I would wear that.
Well, I think I would pick it up and
give it to your wife.
Give it to my wife, yeah. Because everything I picked up so far that's been marketed for feminine, I gave it to her. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for her to wear like Princess Oud. Mm-hmm. That's a Creed one. We smelled it and we both agree we think it's more masculine than it is feminine, but it's marketed as feminine. So I gave it to her. If she doesn't like it, I told her to give it back.
Yeah.
And I would actually wear that one.
Yeah.
Even though it's marketed towards women. Okay. This is Akaster. I think that's how you say it.
Akaster.
If we were fishing, it would be a caster.
Yep. Nice play on words, brother.
Thanks. So this one is a men's, even though the woman's hiding behind it. The guy is the one that's wearing it because it's got the correct bottle right there.
Yep. And if I memory serves me right, this comes in a black bottle with gold writing on it, doesn't it? Yeah. There's a picture.
Yeah. Well, it looks like silver writing.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be silver.
It says, an exquisite and sophisticated scent hailing from the woody floral family. I didn't get woody when I first sniffed it and passed it to you. Akaster, named after an award-winning horse, offers an opening fusing with some sparkling notes. That's what I was getting. And lemon. I didn't get the lemon.
Yeah, me neither.
Aromatic leaves, softened by the voluptuous of the rose of Bagari and Taif, T-A-I-F, Taif. All right, agarwood, sandalwood.
You smell the oudiness.
Come to mingle with the petals and ensure a generous, long-lasting sillage.
Yeah, this is what most people call a rose oud combo. Like the rose in this, you're not going to be offended by, because it's backed right up by the oud. So those two notes work really well together.
This one's nice.
Yeah.
And you're right, I don't get like a nostril full of Granny Rose.
Yeah, nah.
And that's the love-hate I have. It's the Granny Rose, which it punches you right in the face, and it's
just
kind of out there for me. And
I think for most guys, because it comes across when you smell it as being extremely feminine, and then I think everybody associates it
untouchable.
with, yeah, and then with an older woman. I mean, an older woman.
Yeah, like our grandmothers.
Yeah.
The soaps in the bathroom, the fancy soaps that you're not allowed to touch, and then you got spanked for washing your hand because you couldn't find the other soap. And it's like, don't use that soap. If you see it, it's a trick. Do not wash your hands.
And when I mean that, I mean absolutely no disrespect to any older women out there.
I love my grandmother.
Yes.
I really do.
But that note, when we smell it by itself.
That's the scent memory that a lot of guys, I believe. And you're right. It's almost like it's in the background of, or mashed so well together with that oud.
Yeah. Rose oud combo is really common.
I'm not offended by this rose at all.
No, I like that a lot. Now, I will say I like this, but this doesn't scream out to me like Herod or Amdan, or there's a couple others that they make that are wowzers. This is nice. You know,
I'm going to be honest with you.
You like that one better, don't you?
Out of the three,
yeah,
I like this the best. Honestly,
yeah, this is nice. That's what I'm saying.
I was smelling, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute!" I looked at it. It's like, "That's that female one."
The female one. It is not bad.
So, okay, I'm embarrassed, but I don't care. I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, no.
I would. Okay, if these weren't labeled at all,
you would never think
me
this.
3 of these, and you said, "Here, pick one to wear tonight." I would have picked this if I wouldn't have known this was a female compared to 2 males.
I mean, see,
I would have picked that up.
And that's
honestly,
that I think that is really misleading. To me, I don't really think there should be a huge. Well, I wouldn't have marketed this to women. I would have made this a unisex. Yeah, because like you just said, this is something out of these 3 you picked up. You like this the most.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I really like this too. When we were talking about it, I think it does it a misservice by marketing this to women only. You know, to me this should have been unisex, because we're going to smell some in this line. I'm not sure if I have them. There's one called Dana, I believe.
I like this one.
It's going to come across really feminine, but I think that it should be left to the user's discretion. Or is this okay?
What? Yes and no, because I don't want to grab something thinking, you know, oh, this is uber masculine, and then you find out as soon as you spray it that, oh, it's...
But that's why we have these. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, yeah, we use them all the time. Mr. Smelly, Dan.
1977.
Okay.
You wanker?
He is uber masculine.
Old school,
his old school olfactories. He tends, and that's what he likes, and he only gets those that are marketed that way. Whereas I'm more a dabbler. I'll put it that way. I like sampling. Like,
yeah, me too.
I mean, you see my collection. It went from Javon Musk to over 300 bottles.
Yeah, it's exploded.
And I just like different scents. I like enjoying them. So I don't know. I've always been masculine leaning towards everything.
Yeah, me
everything
too.
I do.
I don't want to go
army, fishing, hunting, you know. And then I get into this, and it's like I really don't see it as like a female specific. Mm-mm. If that makes sense to you guys. I'm trying to describe to you that. You know,
that doesn't come
as
across.
As a masculine man, I could pull this off.
Yeah.
I could smell that on you.
Yeah, this is really good. This should
and I
have
wouldn't
been
think that
marketed
you're
as,
you know,
fruity.
Yeah, you're not a sissy. You're just, you know.
Yeah, this just smells good.
Yep. And I would pay you a compliment if I smelled that on you.
Yep.
And so I hope that makes sense, and I hope we're kind of clearing it up.
It does. He's worried.
I'm not worried. I just like the smell of it.
Yeah, I really do too. We have both smelled things that came across uber feminine.
Yeah, and we'll tell.
And we're like, well, you know what? That's too much. But for instance, the sample I had, I'll talk about it again. When we left New York, I was like, oh, I don't have anything to put on. I'll put that on. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we got to.
Yeah, we got to cover that
do
stuff.
that review. But that was uber feminine.
Yes.
But you still pulled it off.
I still pulled it off because
you had the confidence.
Yeah. But most guys would have smelled that and been like, nope.
And actually, it was probably a good thing that you pulled that one, because then we got on an airplane. So
Yeah.
you're in close quarters. It wasn't a monster projector or
No, it
anything
wasn't.
like that.
It wasn't
It
a
was
heavy
just a
scent.
night light, a nice light florally scent is all you got.
Yeah.
And you could smell it a lot more because it's like,
You know, it was right underneath me. Yeah.
so you're wafting it, you know, and the rest of us just, you catch a little whiff of, a waft of,
Yeah.
you know, florals every once in a while. I like that.
Yep. So
I'm not ashamed.
With me, I would say my number one would be.
You would pick that one too?
Yeah, this is really good. I don't care what anybody says. This is Athalia. I think I'm saying that right. This is really good. I would wear that no matter what. My second would be Sedley. I really like this for warmer weather. And this one here, I really, really like too. I think these would be a draw. If I had to, if either one of these bottles came up,
Whichever bottle came first.
I would buy.
And that's kind of like my Pure Havana and the Taste of Fragrance. Whatever peeked its head up first, I said I was getting.
Yeah.
And I ended up with a Taste of Fragrance, even though I've been wanting Pure Havana a lot longer.
Yep.
And go figure.
Yeah,
I mean,
all of
it
these
just kinda
smell really
happened.
good. And you like that. You know how many times you reach back and grab that card?
I do.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I may search this out and buy that for my wife just so I can smell it.
Oh, you mean just so you could sneak and wear it every once in a while?
What? There's a conversation all by itself. There are couples out there that have
that
a
share.
couple scent.
Yeah.
I know Timmy. Timmy used to talk about when he was in Alaska all the time.
Him and his girlfriend, yeah.
always were sharing a scent.
Yeah,
I could see sharing this.
Yeah.
I've never shared a scent in my life. I've never gone behind my wife and sprayed whatever she sprayed, and I don't think she's ever gone and picked up my Javon Musk and sprayed it. Now, she may have on the pillow or on the shirt,
To
like when I
remind
was
you.
on deployment
Yeah.
or something. But I don't think she's ever walked around the house smelling like Javon Musk. And I've never picked up one of hers. I think this would smell good on either her
Yes.
or I.
Well, it's just like the one we were talking about from Unique.
I would pick that up.
Chocolate Makes Me Happy.
Yeah.
That is one that
Unisex.
you could share that with your
Chocolate
significant.
greedy.
Yeah, that stuff was uber good.
Vanilla Outlaw.
That's another one.
That's another one.
Yeah, it could be worn by either one because it doesn't have a masculine or feminine kind of sway. It's just right down the middle.
This is just amazing. I'm going to quit smelling that. I think we should wrap it up because I can't say enough about this one.
Yeah.
Even though it's a female, I know it's a female. Yep, you can see it in the picture. Look it. But I would pick that up for my wife.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd probably sneak a wearing and see if she knew I was wearing it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because I think I would put that on and nobody would ever suspect that that was a fragrance that was marketed
Specifically
towards
marketed
women.
towards
Yeah.
women, yeah.
It doesn't come across that way.
I don't think so.
So with all that being said, man, there is no bad time to smell good. And
And all three of these
smell really,
good.
really good.
Yeah.
So do us a favor, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're working on our 5,000
Big thumbs
sub goal, which is a big one for us. It's going to take us a minute to get there, but we can only do it with your help. So make sure to hit
We got 30 days to do it. Get in the action. Go ahead and share this.
button right there.
Hit that daggone subscribe. When that comes up, the little bell comes up, knock the shit out of it. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend.
And use
But
a telephone.
Wait a second. We were talking about grandmas. Tell your grandma we're a very friendly, happy place here. Bring her in and just, we may cover a nice rose scent
For
that
grandma.
she may like.
That's right. Till next time, we will catch you on the next one.